Hi everyone, welcome to daily Leetcode problem. So today problem is longest unequal adjacent groups subsequence one. So let's break down the problem. So you are given two array words and groups, and you have to basically find the longest alternating subsequence from words. This right. So what is longest alternating subsequence? Okay. So the if words in this array, right, is alternating if for any two consecutive strings, right, in the sequence, their corresponding element in the binary array group differ. So for example, let me illustrate. So it is called longest alternating subsequence if, let's say, for example, any two consecutive strings, for example, E and A, right? And if we see same index in groups for E and A, it is 0 and 0, right? So it is not alternating 0 and 0. Alternating means it should be 0 1 or 1 0, right? Not same. So since E and A corresponding groups is not alternating, right? So A is not considered here, right? Now if we see E and B 0 and 1, it is alternating, so we can consider E and B, right? And one thing to note is that the elements in the words are distinct. They are not duplicated, so they are distinct. So we have to select the longest alternating subsequence from words. So from these words we have to select the longest alternating subsequence. Okay, so what should be the first approach? So let's try to imagine, let's try to imagine the problem and approach. So basically, the first approach would be like, for example, for example, let's say if words is empty or it has only one character, right? In that case, what we can do, we can check the, first of all, if size of words is 0 or 1. In that case, return same. Okay. Now the second thing, after that, what we can do, we can imagine like the first element, right? The first element in the words will always be in our output, because we are comparing with two consecutive, right? So the first element will always be in the output, and we have to compare from the second part, right? So we have to always push the first element of words, meant of words. Now here is a simple part. We have to run the loop till length of words. Okay, run loop till length of words, and after that, how we can check if it is alternating or not, right? So since what we can do, since we have already pushed the first element, right? So we can start comparing, let's see, if we are at ith index, then we can compare with ith minus 1 index if they are equal or not in the group, not in the word, right? So we can check if groups in ith, right, is not equal to groups in ith minus 1, right? And after that, if they are not equal, then push element meant in output. Okay, so this is the logic that we are going to code. Okay, so let's jump to lead code and start writing the solution. So our first since we are going to return the array of, so the output will be array of uh, I mean character, right? So here we can first of all specify const output is equal to, for now it will be empty, right? And in our pseudocode we have written like, if size, we have to compare the size of words. So let's write the code for that. So if words dot length is equal to 0, or words dot length is equal to 1, in that case, what we have to do, we have to simply return the words, right? Sorry. Um, hmm. After that, we have to run loop till length of words. So let's run the loop for, and before that we have to push the first element, right? Push the first element of words. So let's, since our output is empty, so here what we can do output dot push. We can push the first element, that is words 0, right? And after that we are running the loop for let I is equal to, since we have already pushed the first element, so we will start with the first index of the array. I is equal to 1, I less than n, and then I plus plus. After that we have to compare, right, in groups, if the previous number is same or not. So we, let's start comparing if groups of I is not equal to group. So if they are not equal, in that case, we have to, what we have to do, we have to push the element of words, not group. So output dot push, we have to push the words, and okay, I fine. And after that, we have to return the output at the last. Sorry. Okay. Return output. Fine. So let's check once. Output is an initialize, output at push put 0. Running the loop. Okay. And is there any edge case scenario? I think there should not be, because this is easy problem, right? So I think yeah, this is the solution. So let's run it. Okay, so it is accepted. Now let's try to submit it. Okay, there is one error. What it is saying? I, oh, okay, okay, okay. N. So here basically we have not defined the n. N is basically length of words. Okay. Okay. Now let's again submit. Okay. So it is submitted. Fine, and yeah, it is successful. So this is it. And let me know if you have any other solution in very short line, and drop me a comment if you want to uh, if you want to know solution of a particular lead code problem, right? And thank you very much for watching this video. See you. Bye bye.